Setting up for another round of Scrabble. But this isn't your average game. John and Anne Ashmore from near Great Yarmouth met through playing the game in competitions and are now just back from Australia, from the Scrabble World Championships.
I was one of 130 players. There were about 16 in the England team who went, and I played 32 games, won 16 and lost 16. Which was about the limit of my ambitions, really. It was in that standard of field. I thought if I can win half my games and beat one or two of the bigger players, which I did do. I didn't get drawn against any of the very top ones, but two or three who were rated a bit above me I managed to beat. And I finished 74th overall.
Competitive Scrabble's played all over the world and is only a little bit different from the game you might play at home. It's played on a spinning board, with timers running on both players that they start and stop when it's their turn, much like you might see during a competitive chess match. For John, making the England team isn't a bad achievement for someone who only started playing competitively after appearing on the quiz show Countdown.
I started playing when I was about 10 or 11, I think, just at home with my mother. It was just like that for many years, and I wasn't aware there was a Scrabble tournament scene until after I'd been on Countdown. That's what started it, and someone from the local Scrabble club got in touch and said was I interested in playing, and eventually I got involved from that.
Anne ended up going out in a final qualifier for the competition in Australia, but did get to compete against players from all over the world, and thinks they can both be proud of their world rankings.
John's probably in the top 200 and I'm in the top 400, so quite pleased with that. I'd like to do better, and I have lost some ratings points recently through a few bad tournaments. So last week we were at one and I only won 3 games out of 15, so I lost about 4 games by a margin of 2 or 3 points or 10 points, which was what really did for me there.
So John's now hoping to make the England team for the next World Championships in France, and Anne would dearly love to join him. But that means plenty of practice at home in Norfolk. But how competitive can it get between them?
Very. No quarter given. And I do sometimes sulk a bit if it's going badly.
Neil Perry, Mustard TV, Bradwell.